Alright, so welcome. This is the first video. I'll be giving you guys 2 videos per day. First is probably in the mornings, we'll do a trade recap. So if I do take a trade that day around 11-12 a.m. EST, I'll post a trade recap of what I took exactly, how I took it, however my thought process was going around. And second, every afternoon, I like to do a back testing session. So instead of me just doing it on my own, I'll record it. All raw footage, by the way, nothing's edited out, nothing's going to be edited in, right? So everything's raw footage. So let's go into the back testing here, right? And eventually, whenever I start to see some attraction coming to the videos and stuff, I'll post an entire series of how to trade and how to trade exactly like me and turn I'd like to turn a couple of people profitable, but for now, let's think practical. Let's see what happens in life. Life's got a lot of things planned for us. And we'll start at 10 a.m. today. I did take a trade today around 9:30. So I think I took a short like about here. I took a short. So that was profitable. If you guys want to go check out on the Instagram, that's where I posted a story. It's JasToorTrades. So same as the YouTube channel, exactly same. JasToor trades. Easy. All right. So for today, though I'm through the market, I always know what's happening in the market, even if I'm not sitting at my desk. But what I like to do is I like to go on the hourly and mark up my highs and lows. So we have a high here, highs here, and then we have a couple of lows here as well. So we'll mark out this one and we'll mark out this one as well, just in case we take a short. And why not this one as well? Okay, so now we'll probably drop down to the 15 minute. So down to the 15 minute we go. Nothing crazy. We do have these highs here, the small highs. Let's drop into the 5. For longs, I'd probably be able to see, I want to see this broken. And for shorts, I'd like to see this buy side liquidity being broken. So all this liquidity here sitting here. So we're just gonna play it out. Yes, I do know what happens throughout the market, but this is genuine trading, whatever, exactly how my thought process goes, what I'm trading. So we're just gonna let this play out, see what happens if we gotta break a structure to the upside. Okay, so here we do get a break a structure to the upside, and necessarily what I'd be looking for is either an imbalance, fair value gaps, order blocks, or a liquidity sweep, or even equilibrium. Equilibrium is always nice to have. And when I have a break of structure, whatever the last major move to the downside, if we have a break of structure to the upside, I like to mark out the last move to the downside. So we take this move. This was the last major move to the downside that created this upwards momentum. And now I'd like to see, I don't see any fair value gaps or anything like that. Actually, we do see a little one right here. Nothing major, but there's something there. So what I'd like to see is for it to come down to 50%. I'd enter there, and then I'd have stop losses set below that move. So basically this order block, and we'll see what happens. We'll let it play out. We'll slow this down a bit. This is all live market data as well. We got live data, no 5-second delays, no nothing. All right, we do continue running up here, but patience is the name of the game. So just be patient and watch what happens. All right, so here we did hit 50%. Obviously, these candles are moving a lot faster, but in the live market, I would get in exactly at 50%. So we would go into drawdown a little bit, but as traders, we gotta be able to take that, suck it in. And what else do we have here? Okay, so we do have these highs up here, but this does seem extremely far. And today we didn't have any major news. February 26th, 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. we already knew. 10:30. What time are we at here? We are at, okay, 10:30. So yeah, so this bullish candle was actually this was actually a news candle. So news candle seems bullish, so we'll probably try to flip bullish, but daily bias coming into the day was bearish. So we're gonna stick to our bias. We'll probably only take it to this high, because I'd assume market wants to sweep these highs because we have stops and liquidity sitting above these highs. So sweep those and most likely move down, but once again, we'll see what happens. So my entry would be at 50%. Couldn't catch it on the replay because it does move a little fast, but let's see what happens. Okay, we are having a good amount of consolidation, but once again, patience, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so we do get to take profit order hit, and yeah, so it's simple. Take profits hit. This is in a matter of 30 minutes, so in half an hour. So a little bit longer of a trade. I do like to scalp, so I'm probably in and out in like 5 to 10 minutes. Though I am learning and trying to help my growth in holding trades longer, because that does help people. But on the other end, we'll go through this trade. This trade is nice. This was good. And we'll probably do like one more. So one more we'll do on a market where we can only see what's happening, so I can mark out some levels and show you guys why market moved how it did. So let's look for something that's nice, simple. Market, as you can see, has not been the best recently. If we actually go on to the 4-hour, we have been in a huge consolidation. Just sideways movement, full sideways movement since December. So since the end of December, near the end of December, we just moved up and down to a point, up to a point, down to a point, up to a point, down to a point. That's all that's happening. So for the bigger picture, if anyone is holding Nasdaq or whatever for the longer game, S&P 500, anything, we would like to, if this does break down or break to the upside, probably see that would be what changes the market. But for now, we're in a consolidation, so let's sit in a consolidation and just give us what the market takes. So let's go down to the hourly. Let's see what's happening here. We have all right, so let's try this trade up here. So we see we have highs here. Everybody knows what a high is, hopefully, right? And we've seen it sweep these highs, the previous highs. And now it's simple as we're gonna mark out the last move down before we had this break of structure up. So we'll mark off this low here, and we're just gonna wait for a break of structure to either the upside or the downside. So here we know we see the break of structure to the downside. So what we do is hold up. This is the break of structure right here. So all we're gonna wait for is once these highs and lows, this major high and the low that created the high, to sweep the liquidity. So now we want to look for multiple confluences. So this liquidity got swept. This is all liquidity, this empty void above a high. This is where stop loss orders are sitting. All the stop loss orders are sitting here. People are shorting from here, trying to run their money up. But we're gonna watch, see what happens. So the liquidity's been taken. So that's confluence number one. And now we've got a break of structure to downside. This was the low, obviously. I don't know why that got deleted. This was the low. So now we have a break of structure to downside. We have two confluences, right? And now what we're gonna do is this area right here, this move up that took out the last move up basically, right? This will turn into our order block. So order block is basically an area where price, like a bunch of orders get filled. That's the entire point of an order block. Orders come into a block and orders get filled and they leave. Here we did make a fair value gap down here. And we did end up inversing this. So that would technically give me a little bit scarce in the market. But as I said, as my entire motto is, no risk, no story. So you're gonna have to take some risk to build up a story that, for whatever reason, right? To build up your life. So right here, I would take a short. Stops would be above the highs. And as how I like to take my positions, my take profits, prominent lows. So one prominent low right there. We have another here. and we have another here. Though it's gonna take some hard work to actually be able to hold all of this, because we are on the hourly, but let's pretend like we're on the minutes. So this would be a week-long trade, but let's say we're on the minutes or whatever. So this probably like 5-hour trade. Let's say it like that. So we're here. We'd probably take a short here and then down to the downside. We did tend to go down, and we did come back up into drawdown, but that's okay. We gotta hold our trades. But once we've hit the move up that actually got us into our trade, so that low, because we are taking a short, that low got hit right here. So that's take profit 1. When take profit 1 gets hit, I like to move my stop loss to break even and take out 50% of my position. So 50% is already locked into profits. 50% is running, it's variable, so anything can change. And in the meantime, stop loss is at break even. So now we know we're in a completely winning trade. Fees are covered by the 50% we took as profit. So 100% winning trade here. Now we gotta ride this down, see what happens. And then here, as you guys can see, second take profit gets hit. After this, we do have a rally, but as I said, second take profit gets hit, then we take out another 50%. So now we have 25-ish% of our trade, our actual position remaining. And now it does rally up, so this might scare a lot of people actually. So people see these rallies, these big white candles going up, they get scared, they'd exit the position. But you just gotta hold, because you gotta know that stop loss is already at break even. You've already locked in 75% of your position as guaranteed profit. So it's 25%. Even if you get stopped out at break even, that 25% is still a lot less than that 50% profit. So you're already locked in profit for the day. You should be happy. You should be ready to walk. The extra 25% you have, just let it run. And let it make the money for you. Just click it, put your stop loss to break even, and just walk away from your desk at that point. So here we do come back up, not all the way up to break even, so that's good. And then we start to see a dump down. So here we get another take profit hit. So then we take another 25% of our 25% out. Actually 50%. We take 50% out. So now we have 12.5% of our remaining position. So now we have 80. Math's not good, to be honest. Probably like 87.5. Hold up. Let's do some math here. Let's take a break from trading. So 100 minus, well, we have 12.5. All right, 87. Okay, so 87.5 position is locked in realized profit, and we have 12.5% of our position remaining. And here, as you can see, last take profit gets hit. Once last take profit gets hit, obviously we close our entire position. We're done for the day now. This would be the end. You'd close your laptop, turn off your computer, shut your phone off, get the hell off TradingView. It's fine. And come back the next day, take another win, go spend some money, go buy more funded accounts, go spoil your parents, whatever you want to do, up to me. I mean, all up to you. I'll just show you how to make the money. You guys can do whatever you guys want with it. So that will be it for today. I'll probably post this, will be a later video, but I'll put it up. Tomorrow morning, I'll put up a trade recap. So you guys can see me live. I'll commentate live what's actually happening. Or I'll do a voiceover, all up to you guys, whatever you guys want to see more. I'll probably start with voiceovers, and the recording will be done live, and I'll voice over the recording. After that, if you guys want to stick with the voiceovers, I can stick with the voiceovers. If you guys don't want to stick with the voiceovers, then we'll do live. So I'll talk live while I trade. On top of that, thank you for watching. Like the video if you guys like. Subscribe. At 10,000 subscribers, I'll put up, actually let's do 5,000. At 5,000 subscribers, I'll start the series of how to actually trade from being nothing to being fully 100% perfect trader. This is not financial advice, so do as you will. And other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.